Yeah, Smart Wargames here, welcome back. It is finally released. Sensuikan, Japanese Fleet Submarines, 1941 to 45. Already following this board game project for, I would guess, 5 years. Now it is here, and you can buy it. Made here by Gregory M. Smith and Brett Grimont. Released under Compass Games. It is another solitaire submarine game, commander game, in command of one submarine, following that very popular rule set that already includes, I think there's 4 releases. The early Atlantic War, Hunter, then one, if not the biggest favorite of mine when it comes to board games, Hunted, late Atlantic, German perspective. Then we have the Pacific War, that was I forgot the name of the US Pacific one. Actually it is 5. Then the Italian one, Beneath the Mat, Italian submarines in World War II, and there is a World War I, which includes German, Austrian and also Italian submarines, if I recall correctly, which I don't know exactly the name now, but yeah. All are great games. Hunted is my favorite because I like this extremely desperate situation. A lot of people, they don't like that, they find it unfair, but I guess considering the situation of late war German World War II submarines and trying to bring in balance with fairness, okay. But yeah, for those people there's Hunter, the early German U-boat campaign, which of course saw the happy times. Pacific, yeah, that is of course in the beginning it is a bit hardcore for the US subs, but then they adapt, overcome. And yeah, with the Italians is similar to the German situation, and yeah, World War I. And now we have the Japanese perspective, which is one of the few games that even show this one, despite the Japanese submarine force being a very interesting one. Yeah, the Vassal module was made by Lee Smith, so thank you to all involved. Yeah, despite a rather unfinished mod for Silent Hunter 4, I think. There's also an operational or strategic a strategic submarine game covering the Japanese perspective, but other than that, it becomes really hard to find something there. And that probably has something to do with that the Japanese had very interesting, very exotic prototype style designs of submarines and doctrines approach to submarine warfare, but it was not that successful compared to the semi-successful Nazi Germany submarine campaign and to the highly successful US Pacific submarine campaign. So I already checked out the module and the rule set. It is not, I mean, people that played the other games will feel at home, very familiar. There's not really that much to learn, but it is not a mere reskin, just with Japanese submarines, but especially those specifics. When it comes to Japanese submarine design, is here depicted as in a pretty good detail, not just by some role modifiers or what. So yeah, let's start out with the submarine picks, and then I will walk you through the module at the same time of the new features. I guess Sensuikan is probably one of the most advanced ones, building on the successful formula of those Solitaire submarine commander games, but expanding it into the specifics. Might be the most complex one, or definitely among the most complex ones. So yeah, submarine designs, there's quite a lot of picks. It comes to Japanese submarines. You can quickly go through all. You can pause the video. So of course not all starting designs. Depending on the date, yeah, some of those are basically start of the war submarines, while others are late war submarines. Some nice historical details, like how many were produced. For example, here, I don't know, I didn't really check what that number in bracket means, but I could imagine that 3 were basically yeah, laid down, no, not laid down, basically sent into service. 18 were probably never finished, or at least never saw service, similar to late war German submarines. Yeah, midget submarines, we will talk about that, and also of course about the Kaiten. So yeah, Japanese submarines, they had really some, in contrast to US, German, British, Dutch submarine design, they rolled late night. Jimmy, Twitch running slow on my end. What? On your end, by that. And they employed some really interesting designs. Despite regular submarines or fleet submarines, typically the fleet submarine was a support unit, yeah, for, as the name indicates, for surface fleet elements. At the US also rolled fleet submarines. That's also why that name fleet submarine is also tied to the US. But quickly realized that submarines might rather work also good in other roles, especially in trade warfare and in an independent role. But what is, I mean, the Germans also tapped into that. US, yeah, I don't know about this. Germans also tapped a bit into that. That the Japanese operated, especially those, yeah, basically small aircraft carrier submarines, carrying 1, 2, or I think up to 3, definitely 2, not sure if perhaps even 3 aircraft, and even in watertight hangars. That was quite a special thing. Not only with scout float planes, but also indeed with at least light bomb float planes. There was incidents in the US where Japanese indeed deployed submarine-based aircraft in order to start forest fires or something. And they really did some crazy stuff with submarines. I mean, they attempted even to release biological agents with submarines on the US west coast. Yeah, that is one of the things. Despite regular submarines, hunter submarines, you have those aircraft, those submarines with that aircraft capability, which also comes here. It's not simply some modifier or whatever, but it comes rather really with a mini module integrated, which is a novelty. So even different aircraft types, so the simulation, even pilot skill and whatever. So cool to see that it's detailed and not simply, I don't know, +1 to your scouting skill or whatever. Yeah. But is because you will also receive scouting missions, so you see you can also carry bombs. Might also receive missions for that. And checked already the modifiers. A lot of those modifiers are desperate, but not desperate, but let's say risky. Yeah? So I don't know if you're one of those. Hunted was too. Hunted was too difficult. I want my iron cross, a nice cross after the. Yeah, okay, then perhaps I don't know. Yeah, but I think if you're a fan of the Hunted, I guess you could also like that Japanese take here. As I mentioned, yeah, the Japanese submarine campaign was also extremely challenging and absolutely not successful. Yeah, there's little arguing about that. It was not about the training of the commanders, which was pretty good, but Japanese submarines had some technical challenges, difficulties to overcome, or not to overcome. Also simply this highly specialization, yeah, something like aircraft carrying, midget submarine carrying or whatever, and also probably doctrine, yeah. While the US rather quickly abandoned this strict fleet boat approach, the Japanese stuck to that, and later in the war, when things became more desperate, required those submarines for supply missions. As you heard of that, yeah, a lot of those islands with those Japanese garrisons, yeah, they could only be supplied by submarines because the US were ruling the airspace. And probably also the surface. If you rule the airspace, you rule the surface. So they were only basically down to submarines to at least get some sort of supplies towards those islands, which of course put some pressure on the submarine force. Yeah, but that is for those submarines. You can also, of course, conduct regular patrols. So you see this, for example, this here, similar to the US, what was it? That series of early war boats. The Japanese also rolled a lot of those prototypes out in order first to figure out what is a modern submarine or World War II submarine. They're all available December 1941. S-boats, yeah, similar to the US S-boats, where they simply rolled 15 different designs or what. Before figuring out, okay, that works, let's build that in series. Yeah, here we have, which I guess is probably the biggest. You see, so that structure here is a hangar, 3 aircraft. I think it was 2 aircraft, 1 disassembled. I'm not sure, because I read some bits about Japanese submarine doctrine, technology, and oh yeah, that the Sentoku class can carry 3. I think they also, Japanese are not sure where the last ones that tapped into those so-called cruiser submarines or gun submarines. So basically submarines with a big gun. French also did submarines interwar period. Cruiser class, not battle cruiser, no, definitely not. Cruiser class gun attached to a submarine, but was abandoned by many of those Western powers. I think the Germans also had a cruiser submarine type with a really big gun, yeah. Basically, cruiser, medium-sized, subcapital-sized gun attached to a submarine to indeed engage surface targets, and not only merchant targets but also other targets, or even coastal fortifications. But yeah, deck guns, I think they're definitely bigger sized. Also more short barreled, yeah, so not sure, I'm not an expert on that. Yeah, Type C class, we will roll that in our example playthrough. carries a midget sub, which was attached here to the hull. You see it here. There's a outline. I like those mini subs to modern subs, which they deployed, yeah, especially at the surprise attack, and after that, most of those midget subs was a suicide operation. Yeah. I think about 90% of those midget sub crews never survived. I think one stranded at Pearl Harbor and escaped into POW. Most of them even sunk without even... And normally they were supposed to be recovered, even some of them were supposed to be recovered by the mothership submarine, which would be the Type C. That never happened. Not a single time. But I'm not sure. But that's why I want to roll into that, because the midget submarine module is a second additional module. There's really some interesting stuff here, which reminds me a bit of this Italian Solitaire board game. That of those that also use those mini subs, divers, those combat divers that had highly successful operations, but also a really high mortality rate. That rolled in the ports. There's I don't know what the board game is called, but was also pretty good. That is a midget submarine, which we will see in action. And furthermore, there's a third module. Yeah, so we have a float plane module, we have a midget submarine module, and we have a chitin module. And it was human suicide torpedoes, and it was late war. When the situation for the submarine already, for the Japanese got out of hand, already desperate. They rolled, of course, a ton into suicide. It was generally a mere calculation. Suicide aircraft, or kamikaze aircraft, suicide torpedoes, suicide surface, fast craft. Japanese mainland was rigged with those. Yeah. If it would ever come down to an Japan mainland invasion, they were already ready to roll out a ton of those suicide assets in every regard: infantry, surface, patrol boat, fast craft, submarines, torpedoes, which also comes with a complete unique module. Also, most of those chitin torpedoes simply failed. Yeah. With, I don't know how many crew members they had, one or two, or unfortunately, yeah, not making it. But it's here. Good. So let's go through the game, and then we will also spot more new features, which I can show you. Okay, let's first pick the submarine. Yeah, we could do a random roll, but I want to pick a Type C class because that is a midget sub carrying one. At the beginning of the war, we will roll oxygen torpedoes as different torpedoes. At the start of the game, we will be based in... Yeah, was exactly. Nah, Yokosuka. Exactly. Yeah. Was. Ah, okay. They use, yeah, exactly. You can use that submarine mat. But I like to use the map. So we'll pick an additional counter for the Type C class. I will not use this one here, but yeah, you can also use this one here. Good, and there's also, I like this, you see this in many modern board games, this SOP, yeah, which doesn't stand for Standard Operation Procedures, but Sequence of Play Cards, yeah. So yeah, I of course extensively played previous games, including Battle of Atlantic Grand Campaign combined with Hunters and Hunted, World War One, Italian, World War One, and the Mediterranean Italian World War Two, and especially Hunted, which is my favorite. And familiarize myself a bit with the special rules of Sensuikan, but I'm not proficient in that, yeah, so if you want to hear some super proficient playthrough, pretty sure there's lots of also Vassal but definitely physical board game YouTube videos, so check that out. Yeah, also the charts I have here off screen, yeah. But I will give you some guidance what I'm doing there. Good, okay, let's play those cards, yeah, and you see the interactivity of the Vassal module is pretty good. Those Vassal module creators, they're highly skilled, it's why I also love to play it digitally. You can save, you can, it's really super comfy. Select starting submarine, yeah, we did it. It will be the type C. Yeah, exactly, you start out with a trained crew. And yeah, we have 8 tubes. Wow, okay. Plus 12 reloads. Yeah, exactly, you find a bit out about our submarine. 23 nuts, not bad. 101. Wow, okay. Only 11 produced. Yeah, I think that they abandoned that midget. It was not really successful. Yeah, they deployed midget submarines, especially at Pearl Harbor. Actually, those midget submarines even got deployed before the infamous Pearl Harbor air attack, and even got persecuted. I think they sunk those midget subs, or a couple of them, already before the air attack happened. .225 mics. Yeah, okay. 140 deck gun. Yeah, ammo counter, it's not 5 rounds, it's basically 5 cycles of rounds. Oh, okay. Pretty good sub. Speed submerged. Wait, 23 knots. Yeah, normally surface and submerge would be good to know. And patrols take 2 months. Okay, that is good to know. Available December 41 then. Good. Yeah, that will be our sub. Let's make it smaller because perhaps I want to. We'll see how I organize my screen. Quite some time since I played those games. Exactly, patrol sheet, yeah, okay. What is it? A C class, yeah. Type C class. Exactly, Captain, yeah. Karl Müller's son. But there's a name generator sheet. But we will have a captain also for the midget sub that we are carrying around. Can generate a name for him. Good. What is it for a roll? 1d6. Nah, 2d6. $42. Kawaguchi. Oh, it's exactly a long name. Kawaguchi. 62. Takashi. Jimmy Lamosa, man. Karl Müller's son. And Wolf Kawaguchi Takashi Steiner's son. Because only that dude can survive a midget Pearl Harbor attack. Oh man, okay, that is, but it's fine. Yeah, that's a bit too much. But I think we don't need anything else there. And I already tell you, normally you roll, but first things first. Prepare submarine display mat. Yeah, it is prepared. Attend sub and flight school. Yeah, sleeping son. Sleeping son. He said it, son. He said it, son. You heard it, son. Good. Exactly. Yeah, there's an. I don't know. Was there something like that before? I don't think so. There is a submarine school. It was on the sheets, right? Yeah. We will attend one, and the midget submarine commander will attend one. So pretty cool. Good. Submarine command course. We will first attend. Torpedo training. Roll 3 times on chart B1. Okay. Let's see if we will excel. If you score at least 2 hits, you will gain a torpedo gunnery skill. Roll B1. Yeah, okay. Times, that is, yeah. Miss. Yeah, 9 is a miss. Miss, okay, now I didn't excel at that school, okay. Nothing gained there. Executive Officer XO Submarine Officer Course. Otto Shu Gakusai. Deckgun training, row 3 times B1 using long range. So again, yeah, it's basically the same. Miss. Hit. Miss. No, okay. He didn't. But he was a bit better than me. The XO was a bit better at school than me. I think I missed everything. Engineer school. Starting with 3 damage. Oh, why is it so complicated again? Starting with 3 hull damage. Yeah, okay. I mean, basically, there's some sort of tutorial. Yeah, what was the rule? Exceeding test def. Yeah, I need to check that again. This is same like in the other games. Exceeding test def. I think there was a manual. What was it? You need to roll him. I need to check it again. Yeah, exactly. You take 1 damage automatic, but and your 2d6 roll needs to be above the hull damage, right? Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Automatic takes 1 hull damage, and then you roll. Okay. And if you was it equal? No, it was it equal? Lower, not equal, but lower. Okay. So yeah, okay. Test def roll 1. 6. Test def roll 2. 8. No, 1 more time. 9! Wait, 6? Yeah, God. Wait. Oh, that is full damage marker. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Perhaps that is good. No, it's good. Now we good. Start with 3, 4, 5, 6. Now we good. That was exactly the threshold. That was exactly the question. Equal doesn't kill you. Lower kills you. Okay. Engineer excelled in his school. So what does he receive? Keen judgment skill. This skill allows a player not to take a hull damage the first time they exceed test def on each patrol. The skill is lost if the engineer leaves the boat, yeah, either by death or by promotion. As an engineer is one of the main officers. I think after a couple of patrols he will leave the boat. Is there a marker for that? Keen judgment. The engineer. Nice. At least one of ours excelled. Okay, are we done? No. Spare time activities. The captain chooses one of the following 3 activities on how to spend their spare time. Martial arts training. Extra study time. Goz meditation. Good luck charm. Wait. Good luck charm, that was... Isn't that the one thing that saves you? Good luck charm. Wasn't it lucky? Nico. Is that on this one's. Yeah, Maneke Nico, yeah, exactly. That is, I mean, that is good, yeah. That is, I think that is the Japanese version of that one thing that basically allows you to re-roll one roll that might kill you. The other one is free submarine upgrade. Yeah, no, I don't need that. And you will get faster promoted. Or you have a chance to get faster promoted. Extra study time, martial arts training, Shibumi. Effortless. Said Shibumi. Skilled or what was it? Okay, whatever, give me that Shibumi. Yeah, that's good. Save our life. Good. We completed the submarine school. Graduation. You get the submarine badge. Man, I'm so proud. Shibumi comes from a game, hard to explain, would say cool and balanced character. Yeah, but is it charismatic. Where's the submarine badge? Ah, wait, that is the captain sheet. Man, that's exactly how I look in real life. Shit, man, what a chat. So upgrade markers. Shibumi. Here. Zeni. Ah, yeah. Used. Optional ability. Let's be this here. Why is it now stuck here? Damn it. It's stuck on the screen. Should have moved it here. Yeah, we are Lieutenant Commander. That is the starting rank. Here, sub badge. We got it. Man, look at that sexy. Oh, good. And other than that, engineer is keen judgment. So here we don't need. Damn it! Now it's stuck. Clean up. Clean up. Why is it not working? Yeah, you're not supposed to put it here. Yeah? You're supposed to put it here on that captain sheet. This here is for wounds and whatever. So my cleanup is not working. I now got those. What is Shibumi buffs? Yeah, normally that trick needs to be put here, but right now it is now stuck, unfortunately. Remove it. But okay. Yeah, exactly. Cap sheet. I forgot that because I think that's new. It's a cap sheet on other games. No, on other games it was exactly. It was crammed into the sub. Boah, that I want. Then I take the Shibumi. Yeah, these board games are sick. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I was thinking that is Lucky Charm. So it's not a Maneki Neko. It is a Shibumi. Shibumi. I'll take the Shibumi. Isn't that this? Ah, here. Yeah, then I take Sending Bali. Okay. Because that is this equivalent to those, what was it, Lucky Charm in the other games. That can save your life. Which can be for your hit, or it can be as for enemy hit. Yeah, if a submarine. Was it for detection as well? I don't know. I can't remember. Especially for detection call, that would be too easy. But for a hit, yeah. Page 25 gives one description. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, Shibumi, and the other one was. What's the other one? Okay, we'll stick with Shibumi. Yeah, Shibumi sounds like that what I know from the other games. What's the other one called? Bisham. Maneki Neko. What is it? What? Nah, those games are not complicated. Good, okay, we'll stick with Shibumi skill. Okay, next is here Midget Submarine Commander training, that is here our guy. Rolf Kawaguchi Takashi Steiner-san. So training. Submarine command course, yeah, okay. Is I know by heart. Hit. Hit. Hit! Nice. He gains torpedo training. Midget torpedo gunnery. Achieved, yeah. Next. Flawless communications. Or twice on a submarine recovery chart. If none failure, you are in the club. Yeah, cool. That will be good. So parry comes, very important. Four to six D1. I don't have here one D1 here. Ah, wait. Yeah, then we rolled simply 2 and check. Yeah, failed. One failed, so no, it doesn't receive. Submarine engineering course. On the anti-submarine net chart. Boah, that's as important. Yeah. What was it, 3 times? Damn it. Wow, 3 times. Yeah, I can only, there is no 1d6. What is it here? Ah, is it 2? No, it's a 2d6 again. Good, first. Through. Through. 6, 7. Through. Nice. He got the Jimmy Sun expert. Boat handling. That's always good. Place a boat. Okay. What is it? Yeah, there's I mean, there was enough room here. Explain immediately what is a boat handling. Ah, wait, no. Yeah, no, here. if none result in a result of 2 to 4. For the rest of the game. Ah, okay. 4 of the rest of the game is pass. Okay. you must achieve this, or your family will think you are complete. Okay, 4. Yeah, okay. 4 is through net. Because normally it is not through net. Okay. All schools are done. Yeah, unfortunately I can't get rid of those markers now. They are now stuck here. Shit, that... Ah, I can't even flip. Damn it. Yeah, okay, that was... But we will handle it. Good, type C sub is ready. So give me the midget sub X now. Okay, but give me the midget sub in case I need it. And then we can, yeah, I don't need those counters anymore. And now, right click delete. No, wait, shift perhaps. Ah, shift. Shift right click, yeah, thank you. Shift right click. Wow, perfect. Wow, let's save it. Save game as Jimmy's son. Exactly, what was this? Good, yeah, exactly. About major events, how the game works. There's also a new feature. You check the date, but then you normally roll for assignments. For example, here in the Dutch East Indies, there's an event or a special missions going on. What is it sorted by date? In Malaya. In Pearl Harbor, of course. The Philippines. And that's it. And yeah, normally you would now roll, and perhaps you will miss those special historic events because you are assigned elsewhere. But I already picked Pearl Harbor, yeah. Because I want to deploy that midget sub to Pearl Harbor. So we flip it over. And yeah, you read it from top to bottom. If you have the ability to deploy a midget sub, you will do that, yeah. If you have the ability to deploy a reconnaissance aircraft, you will do that. So we will deploy a midget submarine because we are able to deploy a midget submarine. If you're not able to deploy any of those special missions, you will simply conduct a patrol. Yeah. But I wanted this midget submarine, and I will go I personally will go on that submarine. Because all those midget submarines, man, was a single midget submarine. Yeah, exactly, I mentioned it, yeah. I think there was some single midget submarine in Pearl Harbor that stranded with the crew surviving. Everybody else died without thinking anything. And It's also crazy. The manual reads: your midget submarine only needs to attack something. Doesn't even need to hit. Doesn't even need to return. Doesn't even need to survive. You will receive the bonus. Yeah. Should imagine you completing here. That's cool. And then, yeah, man, you did really good. You are our new midget submarine commander. Yes. Good, we're going for midway. One thing before we start is basically the start of the surprise attack, yeah? Normally the game, I checked the manual, but of course not entirely. Normally manual states you if you have a special mission, yeah, like deploying of a midget submarine. You will treat those transit boxes as regular boxes where you might encounter shipment which you can engage. However, I don't know. Wait, December? Yeah, that was the date of the surprise attack. I will now play it because that's exactly how they did it. Yeah, to 99.9% that they had orders not to engage right now. Yeah, exactly. Special mission count as 2 successful missions. If they succeed, for a midget submarine, it only needs to attack, and this is a success. So what we will do is now we will cross those 2 transit boxes with doing nothing, deploy our midget submarine, conduct the attack, then assume that the infamous Pearl Harbor attack happens. On a return, we will go hostile. So yeah, we prepare to leave Yokosuka. Be right back. And exactly, we'll use here the best dice tray in history. Sophie's dice, yeah? For all those super risky, stressful rows. I need to... yeah, that is my 2d6 here, red. We want a red and blue. Let's get a red and blue. Yeah, man, that dice tray is simply... best couple of dollars I ever spent. Yeah, it works. Do I want to use this space? Right now, nothing. Midget submarine is low. Second. Still good. Let's do it like that. I need sometimes. The midget is here. Only has 2 torpedoes. Yeah, that will be interesting. Too bad there is no rising sun dice set. What do you mean with that? I mean, you can program all those dice. I mean, some sort of Japanese die or what? Is it Sentoku C, right? Ah, is that resetting then? No. Ah, here, Type C class. Okay, be right back. Okay. Let's roll. Good, as mentioned, as we assume that it's still peacetime, we should rather transit to Pearl Harbor unmolested. But on the return, yeah, we can play full rule set. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So yeah, we transit 2 transit boxes and we reach Pearl Harbor. Activate the Pearl Harbor map. Ah yeah, exactly. Perhaps you want to see where you... That is a midget submarine module. Ah no, kite module as well, okay. Ah, they did long-range kitons as well. I didn't know that. I was thinking chiton are rather short-ranged. So chiton could also travel rather... Okay. Ah, there's also an aircraft module. I didn't know that. Was thinking that's all for the midgets. Ah yeah, okay, all those maps are for all 3 modules. Ah yeah, there's also air-to-air, but yeah, your planes will definitely not be able to survive. But you can get shot down, anti-aired. But we will now deploy our Guadalcanal exactly, and that was... Yeah, exactly, yeah. It's basically all those historical locations of the midgets. And they all failed, but not Rolf Steiner's son. Good, Pearl Harbor. And keep that song. Rolf Steiner's son, your time has come. Man, he has a model wife when he left for the midget sub. His wife came running out. His model wife. She's a Japanese model. Rolf, son! Rolf, son! But he said, nah man, I need to leave. The Emperor requires me. Good, we start here. So, wait, let me check. Is there a check for deployment of the sub? Okay, we already failed that. Rolf, midget submarine died by deploying. Nah, yeah, but those things were really hard. Midget sub chart. Midget subs even have a separate damage chart. That is crazy. It's really detailed. Must be the most detailed of those sub games. So those midget subs don't even blow up immediately. But they even have a... yeah, okay, here. Midget sub deployed. We are switching to the Type A midget submarine. Two oxygen fuel torpedoes. Daytime attack, so we are not allowed to do a nighttime attack. Circles and maps follow T1, T2, yeah, okay. After transit 1 and before transit 6, roll on anti-sep net table. After transit 1 and below transit 6. Oh, kurwa. I need to roll 5 times or what? If forced to surface in Tango 1 or Tango 6, roll for crew survival. Yeah, I think one of the... there is a picture even. I saw it in a book or in a documentary. There was one or two, I don't know, stranded. Here. That was a midget submarine stranded at Pearl Harbor, yeah. That crew, I think, survived. But it was the only crew that survived. Of how many midget submarines. And they did nothing, they all died. Some of them died even without any enemy contact. And I think not a single midget submarine ever returned to a mothership. Despite being, let's say, at least somewhat technically developed for that. That's quite. I will put that link in the description. Do I need to roll on T1? I think so, yeah. And after T1 we need to roll on anti-submarine nets. Good, give me here Sophie's. Jimmy, we will pull it off. We will sink all those US battleships. If somebody can do it, it's Rolf's son. Good, Tango 1. Wait, aircraft? Okay, they rolled. Yeah, those midget submarines had to surface, I guess. Aircraft can also become a problem. Okay. We will pass, come on. Five. Passed. But now we need to check for submarine anti-subnet. 1. Locate that net and pass it. 5. Passed! We're good. But now we need to roll again for a transit. Okay. 9. Nothing. Transiting. I still don't understand that wording. After transit 1 and before transit 6 to roll. Oh, so you already passed it. I mean, historically it doesn't make sense. They didn't have every 50 meters anti-subnet. Or perhaps they had? No, I don't think so. That is basically player's choice, but you don't need to roll it every time again. Because then they would word it different, then they would roll it after transit 1 for every transit towards 6 roll on the anti-subnet. Yeah, that would be something, yeah, brainstorming now. I think you passed the net. This is also here, because otherwise it would be net, net, net. Here you have only one net. For some reason, I don't know why they... But why do they allow you to... After transit 1 and before transit 6 roll on the anti-subnet? I guess that is simply a regular rule, but you need to check the map. I guess that is a general rule, but you need to check the map. Here is there is a torpedo boat net, or boat net doesn't make sense, submarine net. I doubt that they would have submarine net here, submarine net here, here, submarine net. That doesn't make sense, yeah. Does it make sense? I think you passed the submarine net. Good. Roll encounter. Ah, I need two. Man, Sophie's dice. Perfect. But otherwise it's too easy. Come on, man. Those Sophie's died hard. 10. Ooh, event. 2d6. 3. Ultra intercept. Code breakers have warned allied forces of your impeding attack. Treat any capital ship encounter as no encounter. Are you kidding me? What do you mean with that? I'm in Pearl Harbor. What do you mean? The hey man, there's a midget sub or Sally out. What? Yeah, okay. Capital ships are no good for us anymore. Okay. Is there a chance that we? Okay. That should we pull it off? Pull it off. Transit 4. Oh, 3, that is not good. No, 3 is good. That is a transit cycle, right? Yeah. 3 is good. Target zone. Target cycle, okay. Good, if we get a capital, we fail. But there might be us simply cargo ships or whatever. At Pearl Harbor, there was not only capitalists docked. Nine. Warship. Three ships. Give me an attack, Matt. We have 3 warships, but no capitals. That's good. Oh shit. Do we really need to roll on the warship table or what? This game doesn't have this automatic system. Wait, how do I pick that even? Ah, you really need to pick it manually, okay. I hoped it would be like in the other games. Okay. I have the charts here. Yeah, okay. 1D100. This is here, right? 20. It doesn't even provide a 1D. Ah, 2D10 is 1D100. Yeah, okay. Let me quickly think. If it would be a 10-10, it would be 100, right? Yeah. Yeah. $28. $28 is a submarine. Yeah, a docked submarine. Okay. The USS Nuke. Oh. Second target. $97. The destroyer USS John Rogers. It's alphabetic. Third target. 67. Destroyer USS Monaghan. They are small. Okay. I mean, we had an event that failed us. But I didn't pick up a battleship anyways. I picked up a docked submarine and 2 docked destroyers. So we need to go for those. We have 2 torpedoes. It is day, yeah. Damn, ship size, that is done. Yeah, I want to go close, right? Yeah, but let me check the torpedo chart. We are basically attacking. Midget submarines attack always stationary targets, but there's still a chance that we might get detected and trigger our escort. So if you go close range now. And midget subs can only attack submerged. If cross roll to for the detection 2d6 10 plus detected. Ah, come on, that will not happen. We roll for close. Two d6. 10 plus is detected. Which will not happen. Oh, pizza. No. Okay. If detected, then I think another escort spawns, right? Yeah. It should be now then like that. Yeah. God damn it, man. Get wrecked there. Yeah, of course I rolled an 11. Make it complicated. Yeah, we are detected. Which means it spawns a new escort. If I remember it from the other games. Now we need to determine escort quality. For 41, 42. It's a 1d6. Shit, can you roll? Yeah, I can roll one here. One. Green. This model works a bit different from the other ones. But there's... escort is spawning, which detected us. Yeah, take some destroyer or whatever, I don't care. Normally there was exactly some... even the destroyers have names, yeah, okay. Those destroyers... that submarine and those two destroyers are docked. We approached them close range and something detected us. Let's say it's a brain, doesn't really matter. That is on the escort table. Okay. If not detected or not close range, go step 5. Else go step 10. Detect submarines with depth charge. Roll for hits. Oh, kurwa. Shit, man. No! So we got detected by our escort that was rolling around in the harbor. Before we... I mean, we went close range, but... first we now need to survive that escort encounter. And we already need to roll for hits, right? Yeah. Because we are already detected. Shit, a fail. Here. Good. Escort detected us in the port and is attacking us. The amount of attacks will be determined by 2d6. Hedgehogs, no, only 44. We are fully operational. Yeah. Oh, kurwa, 11. 4 hits. Yeah, okay. Give it to me, please. But it is warfare, man. Those midget subs got wrecked hard. 11. Better open my seppuku beer. Rambo-san, yeah. 4 hits. Now we need to roll for damage. 2d6. 25. Diesel engine 2. No, wait. Midget submarine. What was it? 23? 25? Electric motor hit. Damaged. Void. $41. Forward battery. Here. 62. Torpedo tube 1 damaged. Yeah, if the torpedo tube is damaged, it can't be used. $52. Minor damage. That was basically nothing, right? Detection attempt. Two D6. 9. There would be normally exactly threshold detected weight. Oh, it's 10 because stay. It is 11 because close range. Oh, Junge. Yeah. And batteries out. Oh. So battery damage coming into play. I think it was during depth charging. Yeah. Yeah, but for the midget. Shit, man. Command told me those midgets. Escort depth charging. 3. Ineffective. No damage. Yeah, come on, we need to save Jimmy's son. Okay. Don't forget, you get 1 free die roll. But what was that die roll? I need to read the rule set again. Can it save you from... But it's only... I don't know, why is it Captain? Not sure if that is applying for the midget submarine. Holy Ling. But yeah, we will assume it. It's not... You're right, we will do that. Let's see, can we win the detection roll? That looks not good enough. 6, 7, 8, no, that will... Wait, 8 undetected? Nah, but... Wait. Steam day 9. 3 is detected 10. Close range 11. Yeah, okay. Roll the Jimmy's son. But I tell you, it's for the captain, it's not for the midget sub dude. It's not for the midget sub dude. It's for the captain, it's for the submarine, for the mothership submarine. It makes sense, yeah. I would make it like that. Exactly, we have midget top. What was boat handling? Kurwa, what was that? Midget submarine crossing a net. Yeah, exactly, this one, yeah. And the other one was, what was that? Torpedo, what? I tell you, that lucky charm, that is not working for the midget. That is for the captain, yeah, that is for the captain of the C class, not of the midget. That's how I would do it, and I assume it is like that. Midget torpedo gunnery. That doesn't look good, yeah. Midget torpedo. Midget may re-roll a torpedo miss, yeah. I would like to fire torpedoes, but we're getting depth charged into oblivion by that damn escort here. Which is green. You can flip them. Ah, wait, green -1, yeah? Green is -1. Unfortunately, I can't flip it here. In the other modules, you can. Green crew is always -1 in every regard, yeah. Is it stayed here? See this stuff. Detection not. Where's that green crew coming into play? Only in the... Yeah, but they exceeded, yeah, they exceeded. Is it only in the bombing or what? In depth charging? Or is it not printed here properly? I need to check the other games. What was a green escort crew? I think they were also they were also detection -1. And depth charging -1. Because we have a... I can't change it here, but it's a green escort. Yeah, those guys absolutely don't know what they're doing. But they still, yeah, they will depth charge us. Let's assume, yeah, because I think in the other games green was always -1. 5 -1 is for 1 hit. Hit on the system. 64 is 4 torpedo doors even. Is that I'm on the right chart? $64 is torpedo tube 2. Are you kidding me? Damn it. Oh, both torpedo tubes wrecked. This is for the midgets, yeah. God damn it. Are you kidding me? Good, exceed. Wait, test def, that would cause 1 damage. Wait, nah. Midget submarines can't exceed test def. So, torpedo tubes are now both jammed. That's seppuku time, yeah? Wait, I need to hit the restroom before I do it, because I'm not that hardcore like my colleagues. You could try to retreat, but the Emperor will be disappointed in you. But no, I mean now with those two torpedo jams. But first we need to get disengaged from that escort. But yeah, now with those two torpedo jokes, those two torpedo tubes jammed or damaged, we can't pull off any attack anymore. That is now gone. Yeah, bad luck. I mean, we could have also fired from long range, man. What was close range? 11, 12. Yeah, we rolled it. Otherwise, we could at least. Yeah, but 2 destroyers. So I mean, okay. Nah, that thing has some midgets up here. Good. Let's see. Give me the tray. Come on. Wolf, son, make it out at least. Alter. Okay. That is really bad. That is really bad. 12 is bad. I don't want to even read what 12 is. Insta-sunk. Ay. That midget's up. Is +1 attack. Above 11 is +1. Yeah. Damage. Four, 5. One electrical motor is damaged. 6. Battery. No, batteries are in. Both batteries would be damaged. 6 with 1 hit. Now, for 11 plus detection, +1, 7, 2 hits. If you massive get detected, 2 hits. I said that. What is? We need to classify what is first, what is second. I would say red is first. Yeah. 31. Flooding. Second damage. 26. Crane. We don't have a. No, wait, there's submarine damage. (26) aft battery. Bomb. Now we are done. Huh? No. No, the batteries are out. And we will conduct a flooding check after attack. Flooding halted. No additional flooding. For the moment. That midget submarine will not make it out. Detection. Seven. Yeah, it's detected. I can't really tell. Let's go. No, wait. Yeah, 7 would be undetected, but it is daytime. 8. It is previously detected. 9 is close range. 10. Get wrecked. Is it 11? No. Good, at least we don't have the penalty. Attacks. 3. Batteries out. 4. Electric motors are both out. Is it? No, batteries. Oh, we only have one. Yeah. Is it +2 if all electric motors? Yeah. Battery. What was it? 3, 4, 5. I think you suffer +2 if you only have one electric motor. Yeah? As many subs have 2 electric motors. If your submarine only has 1 electric motor, you suffer +2. Yeah. But we will now assume +1 because we already wrecked anyways. 3, 4, 5. Okay, there's only 1 hit. Ah, wait. -1. I always forgot. Yeah, but okay. I think that was not for the hits, it was for the detection. Whatever, it's 1 hit anyways. Red is first. 21. Flooding. Oi, oi, oi. 1 more. And we are done, yeah. Attack is done. We need to do a flooding check. Red. Flooding halted. For the moment. Okay, read detection. Yeah, detected, I can already tell, yeah. 6. I don't need to do the calculations, we are detected. Okay, how many attacks? We are sunk. Yeah. 12 plus 1 plus 1 is 40. Sunk. Insta sunk. Massive depth charge drops right in the hole. You want? Wait, I can roll my Zenny. Nah, that is only for the captain. It's not for the midget. Yeah, we already discussed that. Rolf Kawaguchi Takashi Steiner-san is gone. Sorry. Tune was massive. Yeah, we lost our midget submarine. She will not return. That single detection, yeah, in the beginning. That single detection in the beginning. It was, what was it? 10 plus. That 10 plus! Oh god. Yeah, but that is real submarine warfare. God. Good. We are now at wartime with the US. We didn't hear back from our midget submarine. I need to assume that she was lost. We are now returning to Yokosuka. Man, that is my game. I love it. It gives me the 100 vibes. That was even worse. I want my medals and wins, easy wins. Yeah, no. That is warfare for you. Good, we are in transit. Wow, it's really unlikely you encounter anything. That makes sense, yeah, Pacific. Eight, nothing. Seven, nothing. So we return to Yokosuka. That was an unsuccessful patrol. Because the midget submarine didn't even fire a torpedo. It doesn't matter if they miss or whatever. If they would have fired a torpedo, it would be successful. I broke shame on my Steve Lambo family. But yeah, I mean, do we need to tell? Nah. Normally, you now receive a new midget submarine sub commander. He has to go through the school again. But first, we will check if we even receive a midget submarine mission. So yeah, there's still a Pearl Harbor event. It's gone. Yeah, which makes also sense. Exactly. Let's first hit the lock. It was a 2-month patrol. Or with refit and everything, it takes 2 months. That's what it's indicating here, right? Yeah, 2-month patrols. Or is it? Let's check those cards. We did that. Yep. Now I think that is basically including, which is good, the basically the port time. I doubt that they would say 2 months on sea, but it's basically including already the time. Yeah, I guess so. So yeah, December 41, January 42, wasted, but our submarine is ready again. Check for awards. So by bringing shame. I gained a Greater East Asia War Medal. This is award after patrol's first player's first patrol, successful or not. Our patrol was unsuccessful. Yeah. Nah, the Japanese would name it failed. Or family. Failed. But we received what? East. Daddy, look at my new medal. Despite being some 40-year-old dude, man. Being some 40-year-old submarine commander. Daddy, look, I got the East Asia War Medal. Jimmy's son, that gets, every retard gets that. Did you, how many ships did you sink? How many capital wash? How many fleets did you sink? Nah, none. Son, you fucking disgrace. I'm sorry, Daddy. Some 40-year-old man, yeah. What was it? Yeah, engineer's fine. Midget sub-commander loses all skills, but right now we need to only renew it if we get a... I mean, the manual states you get a new midget submarine commander, but of course we need a midget submarine mission. Yeah. Here. Eastern Asian War Medal. Boah, man, I'm so proud. Look at that. Rusty bullshit, man. $1 medal. Son, did you at least got wounded mortally? No, I'm fine. It's fucking disgrace. Shit, is a wait? There's. I mean, there's a failed patrol. There is a failed patrol. I think if you have 2 failed patrols in a row, then things get serious. Yeah, I don't want to find it out. That is exactly how I look in real life. But that's not how it looks in real life. I only have this here, this Toys R Us medal. this desperate medal. Can you get demoted? No. Okay. Let's go check ports. Because ports is not on the charts. Yeah. Yokosuka. Paramoshiro. Wow, okay, good. First let's check what is our new patrol assignment. It is still... nah, it's not 9042 now. Yeah. February 42. Patrol assignment 2D6 roll. 6. We are assigned to the Dutch East Indies. Which has an event going on. Other events we can basically delete because they were only for the start of the war. But something is going still on. Does each? So will we rebase then? Yeah, I guess so. Dutch East Indies DEI. Should we the DEI? We are pulling off our DEI effort. I'm a massive fan of DEI. That's good. Japanese force into the Indian Ocean where blah blah blah. Several base. Yeah, but will we rebase there or not? Is it? So basically, order to rebase to DI. I mean, for this it has to be captured. I think it's not captured yet. No. But it can. It probably will become a base at 342, yeah? But not right now. I mean, Dutch East Indies, they were not captured at. No. So, Japanese submarines were not operating there. Good. But there is a base. There is not a mission. There's no transits, nothing. Okay, let's check the. Wait. Let's check for the event. Patrol, okay. Check how does that work. Patrol is 2 in, 2 out. Say. Jesus. Yeah. Yeah, must be a. It's a patrol, yeah? 2 in, 2 out. What's the special missions? Special missions. Here. Yeah, but. Why is a patrol not specified? Special missions and major. Ah, here. Here. Major marker, if the marker says patrol, even. This also applies to. So a special mission. Yeah, what is exactly a patrol? Patrol is 2 in, 2 out. Yeah, I will assume it not like that. Or is it only one chance? Because a patrol, a special mission is not specified. And on a map, a program here, West Coast would be 3. Usually it is 2. Jukos in the first non-transit travel box of a patrol. So we will only have one chance to find something, I guess. Let's quickly check the... 42 plus 1 roll. Ah, now I get it, okay. Okay, roll the... we have 2 rolls. Special mission. Add 1 round of combat. Okay, yeah, I get it. Yeah, okay, I get it. Good, first roll, 2d6. Is that my field? But treat it as no encounter before 742. Otherwise we would have struck a minefield. Very great. With additional roll. Nothing. Eight. Three bad rolls. Minefield, yeah, it was dangerous, but... yeah, we were sent on a special mission, but there was nothing there. There was a high chance that we encounter something, but the rolls... now, Dutch East Indies were super high chance of finding something. But we exactly rolled that minefield shit. So return to Yokosuka. 2 months wasted again. God damn. I think we need to watch out, yeah, if we fail 2 patrols. Something might happen to a crew. No, three unsuccessful patrols and they will don't dislike me. Okay, yeah. We failed DEI. Happens, yeah. This is now April 42, but we are alive, at least. Good, new assignment. '43, January to June. Roll 2d6. 9. We are going for Pearl Harbor. Okay. That is straightforward. Is there any refit? No, refit I don't want. New technology. That I think is stated on that. Yeah, here. Old top's gone. Good. Pearl Harbor transit. Oh, my dad was such a successful submarine commander. No, wait, they're Japanese. No, they never wrote. I want to get into his footsteps, but I can't. I'm bringing shit. No, then it's fine. Yeah, I mean that we are already alive to this. We need to check the events. Is there any event for Pearl Harbor at the date of April 42 plus? No. No special events for Pearl Harbor. Pearl Harbor is only the beginning of the war. Okay. We are now in transit. Yep. Good. First transit box. 7. Ship and escort. Woo! Okay. Yeah, first I need to hit the samurai restroom. Good, I'm back. Give me the Bushido song. I need to restore the honor. Okay, one ship, one escort. I trained for it. First we need to roll for day or night, okay. The first number counts. 1. Daytime. Second, determine ship size. A3, what? Wasn't always ship size something 1, 2, this? Change some. Here, A3. What? A3? Ship and escort. Here, raw for other ships. 1 to 4 small, 5 to 6 large. First number counts. 6! Large! Yes, baby. My family will be proud! Hi, son, I was thinking you are a complete failure. But after you sunk that big ass tanker, I started to love you. Very good, mom. I love you as well. Absolutely unconditionally. Okay, it's a large target. So let's see what it could be. Let's see what it's into. Small shit, are you kidding me? Tanker. But a tanker, there's basically large targets, T2. Yeah, T2. Good roll. D100. 49. Oh, that's this. What? How much tons is it? 7,700. That's good. It's big ass. Yeah, the other modules have this automatic random. Yeah, that's, I think that is way cooler, but okay. Oh, that's this. Sorry. A large freighter, yeah. And there's a God damn it. Just so excited. And the escort, but there's no rent. You can't activate a generic escort. Yeah, we will take simply some random escort. I think the quality of the escort, because I play with the optional rules, we will only determine if the escort goes active, yeah. Okay, it's daytime. Wait, select range, optional. Yeah, we will try to switch to night, -1 4 success radar -1. Why -1? Radar by the enemy or what? Ah, nah, if you run radar, okay. If we equipped with a radar, nah, I think our submarine is currently not equipped with a radar. Nah, absolutely not. Japanese radar was very late. Yeah, then the chance is higher, okay. Bushido song. It's my family song. Yeah, okay. Try to switch to night. First number counts. 5. Failed. God damn it. Range. If close roll. Come on, we can do it, man. Wait, is year damage roll modifier only? Is there for 42 a modifier? 42 it starts already getting even more dangerous. Nah, 43, okay. 43 we good. Come on, we can do close range. My family believes in me. Will not get detected like the midget sub. Give me the real tray. Okay. Come on, roll them around. Kurwa. Okay. We will definitely not roll 10 plus. Piece yes, baby. We'll roll close without detection. We want to submerge? I doubt. No. We rolled close, we could now submerge. Wait. At day we can't submerge. Which makes sense. Assign torpedoes attack. Mwah. Give me my submarine. Holy Billy, man. 8 torpedoes. 8 torpedoes. 4-4. Or 6-2. Ah man, fire 4-4. Kill them all. But wait, we have only how many? 12. Ah man, we have 12 reload tubes. What will the Emperor think of me? Ah man, fire 4-4, man. I need kills. 4-4. Come on. Fucking oxygen torpedoes, man. I like them both. Plus the escort. The Emperor will be impressed. Only one impact on the escort. No. We only need a determine quality when we get detected. Which might happen after that. If they blow up, they're not. Good, we fire 4 torpedoes at the sunk F3, sunk F4, what? Well, sunk F3, sunk F4. Why is that even stated here? Good. I fired 8 torpedoes. Like a goddamn noob. I fired all my torpedoes. Jimmy Sun. XO. Good, let's determine the impact or the for the heavy cargo ship first. We at close range. Surface torpedo, no. Commander is no. Midget torpedo, no. Type 92, no. Type 90, no. So no, nothing. Just need to check for dot chance. All types malfunction or dot on a roll of 1. Roll of 1? Was it even possible? If you receive a minus. Wait, what? Plus? All types malfunction or dot on a roll of 1. 1 1? Maybe we're rolling 2d6. Japanese torpedoes are too good. A torpedo roll of 2 is a critical hit if not a dot. We need to check 1d6 for every torpedo. Okay. But if you roll a 1 1, it is a critical plus 3 damage. Okay. First torpedo incoming. Miss. Ten is a... yeah, 10. No, wait. 10 is a fucking miss. Second torpedo. Oh! Miss. Man, if I roll another 10, I will throw my computer out of the window and stop gaming. Fucking bitches, man. 9 is a miss. Are you kidding me, man? Oh, fucking... Nah, man. Keep your... as a Japanese submarine commander, you need to keep your calm. Fuck you, bitches, man. God damn it, man. Fuck you. Pieces. It gives me 9, 10, 10. What's the chance of that? Nah, Jimmy, it's fine. Shit, my dog got scared. God damn it. Wait, if we eliminate escort, we can follow the freighter. It's everything fine. Everything's fine. So 9 is a miss. Again. Yeah. Last torpedo, come on, there's critical impact. Yes. So I guess. Wait. What was it? 5, right? Yeah. Just want to get. No. Get rid of that. It was 5, I remember. How do I get rid of this crap here? It was 5. 5 is a massive impact. Okay, 5. Okay, the torpedo is impacting. Check for that. Is it 1d6? What is it? Yeah, 1d6. Actually, don't give me a dot, otherwise I will completely freak out and box my PC into. You challenged me. Okay, 5. Okay. Is it damage calculation? Here, attack damage. Fuck you, iPhone. Piece of shit. Nah, that roll was 2. If he would have rolled a 1, it would be a dot. Then I would absolutely freaked out. Okay. 1 torpedo is rolling in. What is it for a torpedo type? Type 95. Nothing special. That is 1d6, okay. Red. Five! Nice! Oh wait, there is 1. Ah, that is shit! No! There's 1 damage. God. I was thinking that is good damage. No. 1 damage. Impact. One damage, minor damage. Good, we fired 4 torpedoes towards the escort. First torpedo incoming. Whoa! Wait, what is that? That is massive nuke, correct? Yeah, that is a critical hit. If not that, plus 3 damage. Is it at that? No, it's not at that. Roll for damage, red. 3. Yeah, I mean, it doesn't matter, man. That destroy. Okay, escort is blowing up. Yeah, okay. Okay, then roll. Do we need to roll for the escort? That thing blew up hard. Which means we can now follow. That's more fritters. Here. Good, then roll for what destroy we blew up. 1d100. That is those 2. 32. We just blew up the the armored cruiser Astoria. I guess that's how you need to do it. Yeah, because warships, yeah. Exactly. USS Astoria. Armored cruiser. So I'm not sure, man. Oh man, 10,000 tons. That worked different in the other games. I don't know. There's no escorts, there's no generic escort marker. So the Astoria blew up. Shit happens, huh? 10,000 tons. Ah, here, that is Sangnet. GG. Yeah, the other torpedoes are not important anymore. But they're wasted. Good, that large freighter is damaged. Yeah, we automatically follow and reload. Wait. Oh, yeah. That's weird. There's 12 reloads. No, it's fine now. Roll 1d6 for night or day. 2. Day. Position night 1 for success. Success. Set close view surface. And fire 2 torpedoes. First torpedo. Six. Yeah, that's a hit. Is it a dot? Red. Is that? Fuck you. Second torpedo. 8. Plus surface torpedo -1. Is a hit. Is that a dot? Yeah. Nah man, this game is too much for my nerves. I might return to play Fortnite. I'm ready to roll amok. Okay. But shit man, it's really Korean dating. Wasn't there something, if you stay around too much for them, that another escort might appear? But it's not in the Pacific. Good, re-roll around, reload, yeah. Same attack mode. 2 torpedoes. As a hit. It's red is that. No dot, not no dot. Almost. Attack is 1D red. 3 is free damage. Yeah, sunk. What was that tonnage of that? Oh shit, I forgot what was it. Yeah, that's a bit, I don't know, it's different from the other modules. Just a more... Wasn't it always printed on the flip? No, you can't flip it. It's a large freighter, yeah, okay, but what one? Wait, perhaps I remember the name. Yeah, I might remember the name. It was a tank, yeah, exactly. It was Express. No. Yeah, now I would rewind the stream, but I can't. So again. No, I can't remember it. But isn't that printed on that? The Quests! Here, 7,000 moves. Okay, yeah, I think that was exactly what I needed. Quests, exactly. 7.7. Good. Let's continue the patrol. Nothing. Pearl Harbor. Ship and escort. Again. I was in transit. Not on Pearl Harbor. That ship and escort. Oh man, I screwed up. Can only happen at Pearl Harbor. I pull off that calculation at the transit. Yeah, good. Then we will skip it. I made a mistake. I was on a transit and rolled, but I rolled for Pearl Harbor. Yeah. That ship and escort was a Pearl Harbor roll. In transit, you roll almost nothing. 9, nothing. 5, nothing. Good, and we return to port. Yeah, Japanese submarines are different, yeah. There's not really that much sinking going around. You do need to roll for encounter. Yeah, but I rolled for the Pearl Harbor target box on the transit, yeah. On the transit, there's not really much chance to encounter anything. That ship plus escort, which you rolled, sinking the escort and the ship, that was on the Pearl Harbor target box, not on the transit target box. That's why I skipped now Pearl Harbor. I rolled it here, but the transit boxes are basically it's nothing. Yeah? Because those Japanese submarines, they didn't sink here, 50,000 ships. Yeah? Good. That's why I skipped it now. Okay. Re-equip the submarine. We received new. Good. Is there any? Can I get a reward? Here, the Japanese Iron Cross, please. I sunk a heavy cruiser and a heavy cargo ship. Come on. $50,000. Or after a patrol in which the tonnage. After a single patrol, 50,000 tons. Oh, you could. Or a capitalist ship. Emperor sunk a heavy cruiser. Yeah, okay, great for you. I need now to polish my fingernails. Dismissed. Can I have a medal? After the second year of the service. 12 months of service. Wound badge. Oh no. Good, what is our new patrol assignment? Yeah, I don't know. What do you mean misunderstood? I don't understand. Pretty sure I did something wrong. There's some differences from the other games. Yeah, you check that after the stream. Oh, why is it so damn it hot? Yeah, I will take a break and check that manual section out. But yeah, there was here showcase of the Japanese fleet submarines in World War II. Page 30. Yeah, we'll check that out. Good. Otherwise, good hunting. See you in the next episode.